Thanks, guys. The way that we do work is constantly changing, and yet how to do work best we never really discuss. How many of us here work in open plan offices? So if the whole point of an open plan office is to improve communication, why do so many people work with headphones in all day? Something's not right. A few months ago, I had an epiphany. I worked out that I couldn't go into the bathroom, do a shit, and come out in less than 5 minutes. Here I was, a grown man in my 30s, answering emails on the toilet. I was trying to be more productive, but it wasn't working. So I wanted to know how to structure my workday to be more productive, and this is what I found out. The ideal workday starts before you even get out of bed. Half of us use our smartphones as alarm clocks, but using your phone before, during, and after sleep really ruins your sleep cycles and can cause insomnia. So the solution is put your phone in another room. You crawl out of bed first thing in the morning and you head straight for coffee. But that's ignoring your suprachiasmatic nucleus. These are a group of cells that tell you when to wake up and when to go to sleep and so forth. You may have heard of the term circadian rhythms. This is your body clock. So even though there is some slight variation, we're generally all fairly uniform. So the ideal time to drink coffee is actually 9:30 in the morning and just after lunch. At other times, you have spiking levels of cortisol. So because cortisol is binding to receptors, you're putting caffeine into your system and it's blunting the effect. You're working against your body's natural system. Now, if you commute to work by car or tuk-tuk, and hopefully or moto, you're probably doing things on your phone on the way. But you're actually at your most creative when you are at your most drowsy. So spend the time looking out of the window, thinking vacant thoughts, or doing creative things like this commuter right here. You get to work and you head to your desk and you put your head straight down because you want to at least pretend to other people that you're a hard worker. But the reality is that the one best predictor of work success is not how smart you are, how much effort you make, but how your team members feel about one another. In fact, MIT researchers spent an entire year researching over 2,000 employees. They analysed their social ties, they even came up with mathematical formulas to work out their address books, and what they found was that the more socially connected they were, the better they worked. In fact, every additional email contact was an extra $948 in revenue. You sit down at your desk and get back pain, or, if you're like this lady, you've had too much street food and you have terrible gas. Either way, research has shown that standing up at your desk can help you to be more productive, have less sick days, and the one we all want to do, lose more weight. You can make a desk like this for $20. Have you ever emailed someone and had a response back within about 14 seconds? Chances are they're doing what most of us do, which is answer emails as they come in. However, every distraction that you have costs you 8 minutes in lost productivity as you refocus your brain. So what you need to do is to close your email app down and set aside certain times of the day in which you're going to answer your emails. Apps like Vitamin R help you to break up your day into manageable time slices, setting up individual goals for each time slice and forcing you to take breaks during the day. Manage distractions. Apps like the ironically named Self-Control help you create blacklists for websites that you don't want to visit during the day. It also has a timer on it, so it works perfectly with Vitamin R. Just think for 1 second how productive you could be if you did not look at BuzzFeed for an entire day. This one's common sense. Manage your phone better. Turn it on silent, or if you have an Android, set it to ring and only make noise in your ring. So all other notifications like text messages and WhatsApp messages, they don't make a sound. This way, you are checking the phone when you want. It's not disturbing you. Over 60% of people who work at desks eat lunch at their desk, but getting away from your desk is probably one of the best things you can do. Use the time to reset your brain and recalibrate for the afternoon. I mean, whatever you can do to not look like this guy is probably a good thing. This one we all know about, but few of us ever really do it. Scientists in the UK discovered that 2:16, exactly 2:16, is the time in the afternoon when you're at your most drowsy. So that's a perfect time to take a nap. Have a cup of coffee before you go to sleep, as it takes 15 to 30 minutes for caffeine to kick in, right around the time that you'll be waking up from your siesta. Moving to a cafe in the afternoon is another good tip. So there's a ton of research out there about physically being in a different place and how that resets your brain to think about work problems. But as importantly, the ambient sound level in a cafe can help you to be more creative. You snack in the afternoon like a pregnant woman. Many of these cravings come from stress, or others come from vitamin deficiencies. So for example, if you crave chocolate, you are lacking magnesium and you need to eat more nuts. If you crave Mountain Dew, then you've got serious problems and I'd see a counsellor. Dental hygiene is sexy. So brush your teeth at 2:30 in the afternoon. There are two reasons why this is the perfect time. First of all, it's at the time of the day when you're at your most drowsy, and it's a great break from getting up from your desk. Second of all, it'll hopefully stop you from snacking immediately after you brush your teeth. I shouldn't need to sell you on the needs of exercising, but research has shown that physical activity peaks and the risk of injury is at its least between 2 to 6 in the afternoon. Also, your lung capacity and muscle strength is far better later on in the day than earlier on. So use the afternoon to exercise straight after work. Hopefully, if you take one thing away from today's talk, it's that you should structure your workday based around what your body needs, not on the whims of your boss or your annoying clients. Hopefully, it gives you an empowering feeling that you can get off the hamster wheel and take back control of your day. Thank you.